I just want to ask God, what do I do to deserve what happens to me? Like every week it is something. But anyways, on to the damn video. What's good, Zilla gang? It's your boy Mac Zilla, aka the Peach-Headed Assassin. And today, guys, today's gonna be more of a more serious type of video. As you guys know, we have released Julian Edelman, one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. You know, Patriots fan, love my Pats. He's one of my favorite receivers of all time, and he will be retiring. Now, it's sad to me because it's like, as you guys know, Edelman's been getting hurt a lot over the past couple of seasons. So it's like, I knew this was gonna happen, but I just didn't know when. So it kind of caught me by surprise. And it's just like, wow, man, like, I can't believe it. Like, it's just like, when you grow up watching somebody. I'm watching the Patriots I'm 19 years old. I started watching football when I was about 8 years old. So it's just like, I've been watching Edelman for literally almost 10 years. And he's just grown into one of my favorite wide receivers. So now seeing him leave, it's like a part of me is leaving too, because it's like, man, you know, I already had to deal with Tom Brady leaving. Obviously, Tom Brady is my favorite quarterback ever. Most people who know me personally know that Tom Brady is my favorite quarterback. So now that two of my favorite Patriot players are now not going to be there, it's just kind of hard, man. It's like, wow. Now, back to Edelman. Now, for most people, like I said, Edelman's been getting hurt for the longest now. Edelman was out this season. He got hurt. This past 2020 season has just been hell for Patriots fans. Obviously, you know, we had a bad season. You know, we had a lot of opt-outs. Cam didn't play that good. Everybody was clowning us because we missed the playoffs. Especially Bills fans, you know, even though they're the only team who haven't won a championship in our division, but that's a different story for a different video. But, you know, this just wasn't the best season for us. And on top of that, now we got to deal with, you know, Edelman leaving. Here, and I'm gonna tell you some reasons why this really hurts. I'm gonna tell you guys really why this hurts me the most. Number one, obviously I told y'all Edelman is one of my favorite wide receivers ever. Like, I love Julian Edelman. He has made so many clutch plays over the years. I have witnessed him do some of the clutchest things ever. Like that man really came through for us in some clutch moments. Like, watching Super Bowl 51, it's just like, just watching him make that catch over like 4 Falcons defenders. We came back down on 25 points. It's just like, man, like, you really grow to appreciate people before they retire. And it's just like, wow, you know. And I understand completely why Edelman's retiring. You know, he's been getting hurt. He's missed a lot of games over the past couple seasons because of his injuries. Like I said, this season, he only played in the first like 3 or 4 games and he was out. And you don't want to risk any more injuries. And I don't blame him for retiring. Like, I know a lot of Patriots fans are upset, but I don't blame him. Like, why put more pain on your body? Because he's not the youngest guy in the world. He's in his 30s. I mean, I feel like people gotta understand, these athletes put their bodies through hell. There are a lot of athletes that play with injuries. And the fact that Edelman, you know, stuck it through there for us, you know, even when he was hurt, he was out there trying his hardest. And I appreciate him for that. And I'll always be appreciative of Edelman. You know, he's one of the best wide receivers we've had. You know, the only 2 wide receivers that I have above him as far as Patriots is Wes Welker, obviously, and Moss. Other than that, it's just Edelman. Right after them 2, it's Edelman. Always. Oh, and Gronk. of course, but it's like, man, it kind of hurts, you know. I have his jersey. I don't have it here with me, but I have his jersey, and it's like, now he's not gonna be there. And it's like, it's crazy, man. I think that's probably the biggest news I've gotten today. Like, that just kind of broke me a little bit, because I'm like, wow, man. You know, my boy Jules really not gonna be there. JE11 is gonna be gone, man. Oh, so okay, so let me get back really on topic. But another reason why I could see Edelman really retiring is because, like, I don't think he really had the will to do it anymore. Like, after him getting injured a lot, I guess I kind of see him, like, he just didn't feel it. He just didn't look the same anymore. Some games he just didn't look the same. But at the end of the day, Edelman's a Hall of Famer to me. He might not be a Hall of Famer to most people, but to me, he's a Hall of Famer. You know, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. You know, it's just like, you know, wow. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. It's like, as far as sports, everything is falling apart. It's like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Everybody's leaving, retiring. The Celtics are already terrible. I got to deal with them every other night, running my goddamn blood pressure up. And it's just like, bro, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't know. You know, Edelman's retiring, Chung's retiring. It just, when you get older, you realize, like, man, these guys are really getting older, and they're not going to be playing for much longer. And that, you know, that really gets to you psychologically, because you're like, bro, like, why now, you know? And I just, hey, man, it is what it is, bro. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, I thank Julian Edelman for everything he's done for the Patriots organization. Like, real talk, like, I really thank him for everything he's done. Like I said, he has done some clutch things. He was there for us for our last 3 Super Bowls. He was there for him. And, you know, just watching him over the years just make big play after big play, you know, and it's just like, man, losing him, it's going to be hard to adjust without having Edelman on that field. And, you know, we're just going to have to adjust to it, you know. Now, I know, obviously, people are going to be like, who cares? The Patriots signs some new receivers, you know, like, but they're not going to hit the same like Edelman did. Like, if you're a Patriots fan, and to all Pats Nation, we already know how Edelman is, how we feel about Edelman. You know, Jules really, bro, people really sleep on how clutch Jules was as a player, bro. Like, this man really used to make some, bro, like, I shouldn't even have to really explain, but some people really don't understand how clutch Jules was as a player. And that's what I loved about him. He just didn't care. He'd hit people, he'd catch the ball, he'll truck somebody. He made the big plays. And he's not even tall, but he always played his heart out. And he's leaving. You know, I wish him the best in his retirement. Like I said, I thank him, you know, for my years of watching him play as a Pat. And it's just like, hey, Jules, if you ever see this video, Julian Edelman, thank you. I'm one of your biggest fans. People talk shit about you, and I always defended you. I always defended Tom when people used to talk about Pats. And I understand completely why you're retiring. I'm not even mad at you, man. I'm really not. You know, people got to understand. These athletes, they can't do this forever. They can't do this forever. But I'm gonna end this video here. I appreciate it. Everything Edelman's done. I love you, Julian Edelman. You're one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. You will always be a top wide receiver in my book. And it's just like, hey, it is what it is. But like I said, guys, I thank y'all for watching this video. I usually don't make serious videos like this, but I wanted to kind of make this video. You're probably going to see this video on Tuesday because I'm not going to feel like uploading this tonight. So most likely you'll see this video, if not Tuesday, you'll see it Wednesday. But thank you, Zilla Gang, for sitting through this video with me. Like I said, I don't usually get this serious, but when it's about New England or Boston, this is how I am. I'm a diehard fan. That's just how I am as a fan. But like I said, Zilla Gang, I love y'all. Zilla out.